What are the 5 biggest reasons that people are afraid of getting started when it comes to training martial arts? Now, for a lot of people, they are trying to find the motivation to go to the gym, running on a treadmill, lifting weights, until it gets to a point where they're simply bored, they're lacking the motivation, they're not really seeing consistency, and essentially long term, they stop seeing results. Now, if you're watching this video, I'm going to reveal the top 5 reasons why people are afraid to get started in the first place, and number 5 will most likely shock you. Number 1, fear of intimidation. A lot of people that I speak to are always afraid of being intimidated by the people that they're about to work with. The misconception is that everyone in the gym who is training already is a fighter. And this is not true. Why? Because here at Champions Gym, a lot of the people that are training are all at different stages of their journey. Not everyone is a fighter, and a lot of the people that do train are there for the fun, the fitness, the lifestyle, and all the health and fitness aspects that come with it, both physically and mentally. Number 2, fear of injury. So a lot of people are also afraid of getting punched in the face, getting hit, and getting hurt. And of course, that's a real fear. All of us are subject to feeling like we don't want to get punched in the face. We don't want to get injured on our first training session or the first couple of weeks and months. But the thing is, it's all about control and making sure that you're kept safe and you are kept injury free. No one is going to want to do something that is allowing them to get hurt and stop them from preventing further training and development in their journey. Number 3, fear of judgment. So a lot of people are worried about feeling like the new guy or new girl, and essentially what that stops them from doing is actually ever getting started. And the truth is, yes, sure, the fear of being judged is very real, but if you are in a place that is ego-free, you've got coaches guiding, supporting you along the way, you've got people that are like-minded, chances are no one is really worried about you and, your inability to keep up with the class or being new or not really sure about the techniques. Remember, I always say this to people, everyone that you see in a gym or in a club atmosphere was once upon a time in the exact same position that you are now. I say it takes time, it takes dedication, it takes consistency in order to start seeing results long term. And before you know it, you'll be the guy or the girl that's in the class that knows what they're doing, helping someone else that's coming in where you were once before. Number 4, fear of not knowing the techniques or looking silly in front of other people. This is something that is also very, very real. And this is the thing. Of course, when you come from doing something like lifting weights, running on a treadmill, going to the normal gym, of course you're not going to know anything. However, the first thing you do when you come to do something new is you are going to be not so good at it. That's the honest truth. And I say that to a lot of people. The only way that you're going to become better at doing something is by showing up a couple of times a week, coming in with a complete white belt mentality. And what I mean by that is coming in just to see where it takes you without any expectation. Be open to learning, be coachable, and essentially what's going to happen there is you may have a couple of slip-ups, you may feel a little bit silly, but what's the worst that's really going to come from that? With time, with consistency, showing up a couple of days a week, you're going to see some pretty good development and skills, and your coaches are going to help you along the way, showing you techniques, giving you feedback. And if you do have questions, we always say, ask us. There's no such thing as a silly question. And the last one, this gets us a lot. A lot of people say to us, I need to get fit before I start. And it's quite funny. Whitney actually said before she started her Muay Thai journey nearly 15 years ago, she actually tried to go to the normal gym to get fit before she started, which I had a little chuckle at. Look, the thing is, we all feel like we need to be fitter before we start something. But the truth is, for a lot of you, you're doing the same thing and you've fallen out of love with it and you're lacking consistency to the point where, let's face it, you keep doing what you're doing, you're probably not going to get that much fitter. So I say to people, why not try something new? When you get started, you try something new, essentially you are going to get fitter as a byproduct of what you're doing. Because when you're not having to think about the clock and how long you need to be running for to build your fitness, or you're not really sure about what sort of program to do in order to build your fitness, or you're kind of guessing your way through your workouts, naturally having something where you are going to come in, there's structure, there's guidance, there's other people there for the same reasons as you. You've got coaches, there's learning programs. Essentially, that is the way that you are going to get fit. And the only way to do it is by showing up, taking action, and jumping in there and getting started. So remember, for a lot of you, you are obviously stuck, you're in a bit of a rut, you're frustrated, you're looking for something that is going to help you fast track your results in terms of staying more consistent, more disciplined, and more focused. And I'm going to tell you now, with martial arts, one of the biggest things that I've definitely learned is the confidence aspect. And there's no dollar value when it comes to building your confidence, whether it's training in the gym, walking out into everyday life, your job, your friendships, your relationships. That confidence comes from within. And the sooner you get started, the sooner you're going to build and improve that. And I like to say to people, there's no limitations to when you build your confidence to a level of feeling unstoppable. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did see some form of value from it, please drop us a like or subscribe, hit the bell in the top corner, and we look forward to seeing you soon.